Hello, friends. Welcome once again to the AIO Education Channel. Today, we are going to study a very interesting and meaningful chapter from Class 8 English, Purvi, Unit Environment, titled Waiting for the Rain. In this story, we will learn about a farmer named Velu who is waiting for the rain. Through this story, we understand how the life of a farmer depends on nature and how nature teaches us patience and balance. So let us begin and understand this story in simple and easy language. It was early morning. Farmer Velu woke up from his sleep. As soon as he opened his eyes, the first thought that came to his mind was that maybe it would rain today. He got up and looked at the sky. The sun was rising slowly and the sky looked deep red, glowing like fire. But there was not a single cloud in the sky. Seeing this, Velu felt a little disappointed and said to himself that it did not look as if it would rain today. Velu was a hard-working farmer. A farmer's life is such that whether it rains or not, they have to wake up early in the morning. Velu had a small piece of land and he worked on it regularly. His land had never disappointed him. Every season he cultivated different crops. In one season he grew jowar, and in the next season he grew dal. Throughout the year he worked hard and never thought about taking rest or a holiday. For nearly 6 years his life had been like this. But this year something was different. At the end of summer, when the rains were supposed to arrive, they did not come. Velu and the other farmers of the village waited for the rains. Days passed, then weeks, and then months, but still there was no rain. The fields remained dry and untended. The soil became hard and cracks appeared on the ground. The land looked barren and sad. The farmers had nothing except hope. Every day they looked at the sky and hoped that the rains would finally arrive. Some villagers suggested that they should consult astrologers. They believed that astrologers might tell them what should be done to please the heavens so that rain would fall. But Velu did not agree with this idea. He said that rains had been coming for many years without consulting astrologers, so he could not understand how talking to astrologers would bring rain now. Velu was a practical and sensible man. He decided to go to the weather office in the city and ask the officials there about the rain. So he traveled to the city and spoke to the people at the weather office. However, they also said that they could not tell exactly when it would rain. They explained that many favorable conditions for rain were present, yet the rain had not come. Even they found it very strange. After hearing this, Velu felt even more confused and disappointed. He began walking back to his village. The journey was tiring. The road was full of dust and he felt thirsty. The dust made him cough and sneeze. After walking for some time, he decided to rest. He saw a large tree nearby. The shade of the tree was cool and inviting. Velu sat under the tree. There, he noticed that an old woman was already sitting there, resting in the shade to escape the heat of the sun. The old woman had wrinkled skin, but her eyes sparkled when she smiled. She was looking at Velu and smiling. Velu felt a little irritated and asked her why she was smiling. He said that without rain there was nothing to smile about. The old woman replied softly that he was right. Without rain, farmers could not be happy. Velu was very worried and upset. He said that he had always worked hard and honestly, yet he was being punished. Without rain, he could not plow his land. If he could not plow the land, he could not grow crops. And if crops did not grow, he would not be able to feed his family. Listening to him, the old woman spoke gently. She said that perhaps he had been working too hard. Velu was surprised and said that a farmer could never work too hard. Working hard was a farmer's duty. The old woman smiled and explained that she was not talking about Velu, but about the earth. She said that Velu was strong and could work without rest, but the land also worked when farmers plowed it and sowed seeds. The earth had been working for centuries and even thousands of years. Just like people, the land also needed rest sometimes. Velu looked puzzled. He did not understand what she meant by giving rest to the land. The old woman explained that when the rains do not come, farmers cannot cultivate the land. During that time, the land remains undisturbed. In this way, the earth gets a chance to rest. She said that nature is like a mother to everyone, to people, trees, water, and soil. A mother knows when her children need rest. When there is no rain, farmers feel sad, but during that time, the land gets the rest it needs. And when the rains finally arrive, the earth becomes fresh again and ready to grow new crops. After saying this, the old woman advised Velu to go home. She said that nature knows what it's doing. Then she slowly got up and walked away. After some time, Velu also stood up and began walking towards his village. As he walked, he kept thinking about the old woman's words. Perhaps she was right. Maybe his land had been working continuously for many years, and now it needed rest. When Velu reached near the village, it was already evening. The sun was low in the sky. Suddenly, he felt a cool breeze on his back. Then he felt a tiny drop of water on his shoulder. He looked up at the sky. In the distance, dark clouds were gathering. The sky was slowly becoming darker. Soon there would be lightning and thunder, and then the sweet and refreshing rain would fall. Seeing this, Velu became very happy. He began to run towards his home, laughing with joy, because the long-awaited rain was finally coming. I hope you have clearly understood the story Waiting for the Rain. This story teaches us that nature always works in balance. Sometimes situations that seem difficult to us are actually important for nature. Just like people need rest, the land also needs rest so that it can become fertile again and produce better crops. If you liked this explanation, make sure to like the video and tell us in the comments how you found this chapter. If you are new to the AIO Education channel, do not forget to subscribe so that you can continue learning Class 6 through Class 12 NCERT chapters with easy explanations. Thank you for watching, and we will meet again in the next video.